Hello, welcome to WhySpace. Happy almost tax day.
Oh, it is almost tax day.
I bet you did your taxes a couple months ago, didn't you?
We did them at the start of January.
Feels right. I guess
Yes.
you probably already could assume that I haven't yet, probably. Okay,
Man,
good. I'm on it. I'm on it.
I
I'm
can't.
on it. That's on my list.
Well, here's the thing, because we don't do our own taxes, we send them to someone. Doug's best
Oh,
friend from
same.
childhood, his mom has her own accounting CPA
Mhm.
firm. She's literally done his taxes since he was a teenager, and so she's always done ours. So as
Okay,
soon as
yeah,
we get all
well,
of our stuff, we just send it to her and she handles it.
yeah, well, I think was that last year that I did that? I sent it to this person and we still don't know if she filed her taxes.
Okay. Okay.
So I probably shouldn't be saying this on the air. Anyway, so those of you in Russia that listen to our show, please don't let the American government know.
You keep
Anyway,
to yourself.
welcome back to WhySpace because we missed a week.
We did. Mandy was out cruising on the
I
ocean in
was
the Bahamas. There was a
I
lady
was
that got killed off of a boat in the Bahamas. But Mandy,
there was that.
are you now a cruiser?
Okay, so no, I am
Okay.
personally not. Now, of the family, I am the
That was
only
gonna happen.
I'm gonna tell you, remind me, you've not been on one, right? Oh, this is
No.
right. Yeah, no, because
No.
Laura likes it, you don't. Okay, yeah. So okay. So you know, first of all, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you a cruise would give you serious cardiac arrest. There's
I can
absolutely
only
no way around it. There's no way around it because, me, I'm calm, cool, and collected. I've already had my Xanax. I've probably already had some drinks.
no, I'm out here unmedicated, trying it all.
Yeah, well, I'm like getting on the boat having a near panic attack. Because it's like all these things have to happen at once and it's very loud and there's lots of lights and there's 7,000, literally 7,200 people, and you're like winding through these things. You're making sure you have everyone with you. Do you still have your passport? Like, where's your bag? Like, what's happening? Okay. So right when you get on the boat, you have to put your phone on airplane mode. I don't really know why this is. There's a lot of confusion in my brain about this, and I work in IT.
And if something happens,
Well, don't ask that woman out in the ocean because she sure
she
couldn't.
could.
But so you have to put it automatically in airplane mode and connect to the ship's Wi-Fi. Okay, this is right when you step on the boat. Okay, so you've come off this thing and you're like literally like your toes are on the carpet. You got to do it right then.
Faces and everything.
You got to do it right then because if you don't, all of a sudden, I don't know how, but you start incurring astronomical charges from your cellular company. So of course, I'm telling everyone all the kids, everybody gets on the airplane like before you even touch the carpet. But the other thing that happens right when you touch this carpet is that you've got to book your reservations immediately. I mean, your dinner reservations for every night that you're there, any shows you want to see, any activities, everything you want to do the second your toe hits that carpet. But here's the other thing, you're assigned a boarding time. So some people started boarding at 9 a.m. Our time, 1:15.
Why can't you do reservations like before the trip? That feels like the logical thing.
Well, so now you probably would be okay. So if you had booked your cruise 45 days before you sailed,
Okay.
could have done that. However, if you were within that 45-day window, as you know I would be,
Right, right.
you cannot.
Okay.
So as it turns out, we could only get dining reservations at like 9 p.m. every night.
Obviously.
So that was going to be a no-go. Couldn't get the events we wanted to do, could not get the excursions we wanted to do, and could not get any of the shows I wanted to see. So I'm like, okay, great. We're off to a smashing start.
Right. Fantastic.
But then we actually discovered, well, technically we probably could have. It was actually my app was broken. Aaron's worked the whole time. Okay, so that's how we started off. Okay, everything's fine. We'll figure it out. Um, but also when you get on the boat, you have to wait a couple hours before you get your bags. They just bring them to your room and they put them in the hallway. I guess we just trust that the world's all safe and healthy and happy and we're not going to
Right.
steal.
Right.
Okay, cool.
We've seen no documentaries to prove otherwise.
Oh, definitely. I said to Aaron multiple times on this trip, you clearly have never watched Dateline, sir.
Right.
Because he would say things and I was like, mm-mm. And little did we know, all of a sudden this woman is dead out in the ocean.
That's right.
So but but I knew this in advance. We wouldn't have our backs. So we had our swimsuits. We go to the pools. I'm like, start the drinks and just don't stop. Okay. At this point, because I mean, there's 7,200 people.
It's too much.
That's just the passengers. There's 3,200 employees.
No.
Where are all you people going to be? Because it feels like you're right here.
Right. And how are we not sinking the boat? That's what I still don't get.
Well, they have these dinghies, as you know, as we know about this woman,
Clearly.
on the side of the boat. Yeah, well, as you're standing in line getting to the boat, you're just standing there, and all you can see, because it's massive. I've never seen anything like it. You're basically staring at the dinghies that surround the whole boat, and I'm just literally staring at them the whole time we're in this line, like, huh. It is no wonder Jack died in the Titanic. It's just no wonder. I mean, it's very small. I mean, now there's a lot of them, but I'm still like, there's a lot of people. What are we going to usher some people in, come back out?
Right.
I don't know.
I have questions.
So, upon getting to the pools, I discover there are no real pools on a cruise. They're all wading pools.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm not a wader. I love the water. Like,
Yeah.
I am want to be submerged.
Yeah.
No, these are kiddie pools
Can't do it.
everywhere. And then, you know how a lot of resorts, hot tubs will have a rule that, like, kids can't get in them?
Right.
No, there's about 385 children in each hot tub.
Mhm.
There's no space for any other humans larger than that.
2 kids max vacation. That's all I want to be around.
So it was a lot. Then the other thing is, like, everything that you want to do is on deck 15 on this particular ship. That also happens to be the smoking deck. I'm out completely. I could have gotten off the boat at that point because I was like, okay,
Just myself.
this is, I mean, that dinghy, I've been staring. I know exactly what I'm doing and pushing all of you out of the way. So that really grossed me out completely because I can't stand that.
Nope.
So I was like, okay, this is fantastic. And so then this whole time, Aaron's telling me we're eating at 9 o'clock at night. Your girl's not eating at 9 o'clock at night. It's not happening. But if you're not eating at that place, you got to pay. Well, now I already paid to get on this boat. Then come to find out, you know, I'm a couple of drinks in at this point. Every single thing that you get, 18% gratuity added onto it. So I'd already bought a beverage package for a considerable amount of money.
Yeah.
And the other kicker was I'd have 2 of them, even though Aaron doesn't really drink. Yeah, every single, didn't know that till we got the bill on the last day. They charged you $20 to clean your room every day per person. The room's the size of a shoebox. Yeah,
Listen.
just a lot of things I don't agree with, just morally. I just was against a lot of it.
Yeah.
Now I will say they have really cool elevators.
Okay.
So there's like 6 of them, and you type what floor number you want to go to, so like 15, and then it'll tell you go to like A. So you go over there. So you're not all waiting in line for the elevator. I think this is fantastic.
Okay, well that's nice.
Yeah. I went to the casino one night. I won $8.50 on
Okay.
a slot machine. So, I mean, I felt like now I did put down 10, so there was a deficit, but I did that because I couldn't go see the Aqua show that I wanted to see. I will say Aaron and I went to a restaurant called Chops. It was the best dinner I've ever had in my whole life.
Okay.
Cost as much as it should for that rate.
Listen.
You know, but now the family loved it. They all loved it. Can't wait to do another cruise. I mean, it's children living their dreams. They played Gaga Ball every night at 10.
Listen, maybe try doing a cruise and planning it in advance. And then you don't have to be so stressed and you can
That even if I had gotten my reservations, I think I would have been frustrated because I still would have been paying 18% gratuity on top of what I'd already paid for.
What cruise line did you go on?
Royal Caribbean. Now I will say the ship, beautiful. I mean, it was really nice. The rooms were small, but to be honest, we had adjoining rooms.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all. Like,
Yeah. And you're
I
probably
mean-
not in there a ton.
no. And I mean, the shower, like for Aaron's size, problematic, but not for me. I mean, it was fine.
Yeah.
I did go to the spa one day. I didn't get any spa treatments because, of course, no reservations available. But I did get my hair blown out one day. This woman judged me with my hair too.
Great.
That was fantastic. I told her it was dirty when I got there. I was like, "What, ma'am? You're washing it. Like, what are we doing?"
He's on vacation. What do we,
I literally was in my swimming suit. I was like, "What did you really think was going to happen? If you
right?
spoke English
We
right
have
now,
moved to a ball.
we'd really be having a conversation."
Mercy.
So no, I'm not, but I do have a feeling we'll end up on one again. Oh, I didn't even tell you about the excursions in the actual Bahamas.
Okay, do tell.
So we got off the boat in Nassau, and I had been told kind of touristy, grimy, a little sketchy. Spot
Very
on.
much so.
It's very much why Dateline has so many specials there.
Hey,
We went to a restaurant, ate, it was fine. We looked in a couple of shops and got right back on that boat. Cocoa Bay was the second place we were supposed to go the next day, which is the private Royal Caribbean island that I was so excited about with all the excursions I wanted to do. It was windy, and they don't have a dock at that place. I still don't understand this. What do they do on a normal day? Do they just into the, I don't know.
Paw?
Apparently they ferry you, which probably in the end worked out well that didn't happen because that probably would have sent me over the edge. But yeah, so we couldn't dock in Cocoa Bay. So I didn't get to do any of that.
No.
And it was also Cocoa Bay morning was the morning we woke up and that woman had fallen off the dinghy.
Wow.
I was getting a lot of texts like, "Hey, you okay?" Yeah, why?
Listen, I did click on that news story just to make sure it didn't say like Mandy Asberry. I didn't know like how rough the trip had been for Aaron, and did he just like
no, we had some issues here and there, but no, we didn't get on a dinghy together. But I can tell you, like, it wouldn't have gone well if we had, because it wasn't big enough for both of us.
Lord.
And only one of us can swim, so
He's coming back alive.
well, I'm gonna be here. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm sure it's fantastic. I feel like everyone we met was on like their 300th cruise. They all love it.
Just people that's their thing.
And you know, I mean, I did say I think we needed a little longer. So we were there. We docked Monday, or we got on Monday, and we got off Friday
Okay.
at like 8 a.m.
Okay.
I think we needed a little longer so I could get a little more acclimated. I needed to make some reservations, and I needed to see some places other than Nassau. Which, no offense to the Nassauian people, but
not it. Not the move.
that ain't the vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
now
now we know, and I'm sure I'll end up on another one. I know now why you get such good deals, because you're going to end up paying a whole lot when you get on the boat anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it. But I'm back. We're all alive and well.
There's no Dateline special, so we're good.
Oh, not for us. Somebody else. I mean,
listen,
she didn't make it, but you know, it happens.
Lord.
But yeah, so that was it. I also don't even have our notes up, and I will let you guys know that we're gonna have a few pauses today
because life is lifing.
Life is lifing today, and I got a few things going on here. But we're still here, and that's what matters. But let me get the notes open too. That'll help us run the show.
Well, moving on from that into our legal saga, because we have alluded a couple times, there was a couple that apparently they've been married like 21 years. They had both retired and decided to like be boat people and just sail often.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they'd only been boating for a few months. The dogs have opinions.
The dogs are worried too.
Yeah. So apparently, like a couple of months into the sailing, like they were thinking, this is the thing that our marriage can't survive.
No, there's no way. We actually talked about people like this.
Yeah.
And I did meet one lady. They were elderly, but I was explaining this to Aaron. He had never heard of this concept of like, yeah, you retire and live on the cruise ship.
That's like a new thing. It's what people can afford now.
The lady I met told me, she said it's actually way more affordable for them than living in a retirement community.
Yeah. So, I mean, I
don't know how, I'll be honest, but okay.
There's options. Retirement communities aren't cheap, but
didn't work out so well for this lady, though.
No. So her and her husband go out on the boat. I guess there had been some text messages with friends. They had separated at one point. We're back together. Apparently the husband has made comments before, and she supposedly, winds got heavy, waters got choppy. She supposedly falls off with the boat key she's holding, which that's weird. Why are you holding the boat key if you're in the boat? But she falls off.
A lot of questions about these because these don't have keys.
No.
That's what I didn't really understand. I was like, huh, okay.
listen, we can't be too sure. So
Yeah.
she supposedly falls off. He apparently can't get to her. The water's too choppy, and then she's just out of sight. And then obviously she has the key. The motor dies.
Right.
So he has to paddle back to shore. Then he
As you do.
doesn't get there till 4 a.m. So obviously sketchy story. And the daughter has come out and been like, "You need to investigate this. My dad has said some things."
Well, and I will also say, did you see the part? And I'm sorry, guys, I'm making dinner for the children. This is life. Did you see the part that when they did arrest the guy, that he then fell off the dinghy as
Yeah.
well, his knee, but he was handcuffed to the dinghy, so I was less concerned about his knee and how he didn't drown.
I'm gonna need video surveillance of this.
I
You know
thought
what I
they would.
mean? Like, but now did he purposely make himself fall off so that he can be like, see how easy it is to just fall off? And this goes to his story?
Now, I'm going to tell you, based on what I saw, totally plausible. I
I mean,
mean,
I guess. But the daughter seems to like really think that her dad has done this.
and I meant to ask or do some research, which I'm sure you already have. Is this her real dad?
I believe so.
Oh, so this is not even like, hey, I think my stepdad killed my mom. This is
No.
like, hey, my dad off my mom.
Yeah. So I would
Um,
venture to guess there's probably a strained relationship there. You know?
yeah. Well, because I read some of the text messages she had exchanged with the friend, and she had said like it said something about she had gone to stay with her mother in Florida for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think they had kind of separated. And this was like one of those, hey, let's take a trip together and talk things out. I
How it
guess
go?
not a lot of talking took place.
Um, yeah. It's the best of relationships would struggle in this environment. That's what I'm telling you.
100%.
I mean, it's a lot. But I also, like, I just have so many questions now, having been on one. I don't know how they got on the dinghy if there wasn't an emergency.
So why wouldn't you drop the anchor and like look for your wife? Or don't
Well,
you
I
have
mean, you
like,
probably would if you weren't trying to kill your wife.
I
That's kind
mean,
of a different. I mean, I know that's a different way. Um, I will say, yeah. So I've thoughts and prayers to that family. Unfortunately, I have returned from the Bahamas, and we still don't have Nancy Gundry.
not even a clue.
Not even a peep about her. It's almost as if the world has forgotten because I mean, Savannah's back at work. I
Well, because I
mean,
think at this point, like, there's no leads. There's literally
I mean,
nothing.
allegedly, I still can't believe this is true, but allegedly. Um, so yeah, that has happened. We're gonna pause for one moment.